Hi, I'm Rick Beiser.
And I'm Ernestine Shepherd.
And we're here today with seniors on parade.
And it's so much out here for our seniors. Just stay tuned and listen and see what's happening for our wonderful seniors.
Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. Hey, we're back now. Today, what do we have on tap, Ernie?
Oh, we're going to talk about angels, a book of angels. And don't you know, I really believe in angels.
So do I. I think angels are wonderful. You find them in just the most wonderful and wonderful of places, don't you?
Yes, you do. I could tell you some stories about angels, but we're going to mostly talk about the angels in this book.
That'd be great. I'm looking forward to that. You know, the author of this book, Sylvia Browne, started out just kind of like we did when she was over 60 doing this kind of work.
Yes, and guess what? To be on this show, you have to be at least 60.
Do you know that Sylvia Browne, I'm told, has written dozens and dozens of books, and she did it all after she was over 60 years old. That's pretty remarkable, isn't it?
I really think that's very, very remarkable.
And she's still going strong. Fact is, she's well over 60, but of course on this show, we never say how much over 60. Do we, Ernie?
No, we don't, Rick. And guess what? This book really has some very interesting information about angels. And as I said before, I really believe in angels.
Have you ever been visited by one?
Yes, I have. I've really been visited by an angel. I could tell you some of the things that have happened. Would you like to hear just one little story?
I'd love to hear one little story, and I'm sure our listeners would like to as well.
All right. Well, I've always liked to go out and walk. And this particular day while I was walking, someone had walked up to me and they said, "Gee, I see you out here walking all of the time." And then all of a sudden, I may be jumping my story somewhat, all of a sudden, a dog came out in front of me. Guess what? It was a pit bull.
Oh my word.
Don't you know, that person helped me to get away from that pit bull. And I call that an angel coming into my defense.
I think that's a great story, and I think that's a wonderful explanation or example of how angels, if we pay attention, come into our lives on each and every occasion. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing.
It is.
I'm a believer in it too. Of course, I need to say right out, of course, that the number one angel in my life is my wife.
That is so wonderful. You couldn't have a better angel than your wife. And why would you say she's your angel?
Well, just because she is my partner and my friend and my backstop and my support, and for everything that she does, she comes in and rescues me all the time. Isn't that what angels do?
Yes, they do. Angels do rescue you. I had a sister. She was 57 years old, and she died. And every time that sister sends a butterfly out to me, because she believed in butterflies. And whenever I see a butterfly, I say, gee, there's my angel out there.
Isn't that a wonderful story? You see, that's what it is. If you just let your imagination go, I think you can find angels just about every place, don't you?
Yes, I do.
And I think that if we just keep our focus on these things, it's amazing how we can find them right here in the city of Baltimore. You know, during this segment, we've been talking about real angels, angels who have really come into our lives. We're going to go to a break right now, but when we come back, we're going to talk about some angels in history. Do you know any angels in history?
Yes, I do, and I can hardly wait to talk about them. How about Gabriel? How about Michael?
Well, we're back from our break, and we're going to be talking, as we said just before we left for our break, about some real historical angels. So, what do you know about Gabriel?
All I can remember is I heard people saying, Gabriel, blow your horn. Woo!
Okay, now let me help you.
Now, one of them is Angel Gabriel, right?
Yes.
What do you know about him?
I know that Gabriel had a horn and he would blow his horn. And guess what? How about Joshua? Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, Jericho,
I'm loving
Jericho. Oh,
Joshua
fought the battle of Jericho,
and the walls came tumbling down. Hey, that's pretty sure. I think we got something going here, Ernie. I think some angels just visited us right now. What do you say?
Wow.
Okay, now what you say is that.
And you know, angels do visit us in song. You just heard what we were just doing. So, do you know any other songs that angels have done?
I think I know a number of songs where you always talk about angels.
Okay.
For example, angels we have heard on
Right.
high, sweetly singing o'er the plains. Hey, that's one for sure. How about
And
some
the
others?
mountains in reply echo in the joyous strains.
Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Hey, you guys are great! I gotta say, you gotta go to the contest. Anyway.
How about this one? I just thought of this one. Hark the herald angels sing,
Glory to the newborn King, peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconcile. Joyful all ye nations rise,
join the choirs of the skies,
with angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Well, we're having a heck of a time here singing these angel songs.
It's gonna be coming a new want you to say action.
You know, we're having just a heck of a time here singing these songs. I wonder if our viewers could be singing along with us or just making up their own songs, because it just is wonderful for your soul, don't you think?
Yes, I do. I'm not a singer, but when I sing, I get so happy. And then just hearing the songs about the angels, it's just glorious.
It fills you with joy. That's the most important thing. It fills you with joy, brings your whole life up, brings your whole emotion up, and just says, hey, I'm having a wonderful, wonderful time. Whether you're singing a happy song, whether you're singing a sad song, whatever kind of song you're singing. You know, I think it's going to be time for us to take a little break right now, but we'll be right back.
Yes, we're having so much fun.
Now sing us to break, okay?
Stay with us now. We're going to break right now. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
All right, now I'll cut you there.
Well, welcome back to our show. You know, as we said, this show is all about angels, and we have some wonderful angels for you.
And we are going to talk about Michael. Rick, do you know anything about
Michael, maybe you could help me a little with Michael. Gabriel, I know about him.
Michael rowed the boat ashore.
That Michael.
Hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat upshore. Hallelujah.
That Michael. He was out there pulling those oars and getting us to the other side, wasn't he?
Yes, he did. And just to put a little word in, guess what? My son, his name is Michael.
Well, let me ask you this. When he was growing up, was he an angel?
Was he an angel? Oh, why did you ask? Yes, he was a perfect angel.
And how about today? Still an angel?
He's still my angel.
Isn't that wonderful? That's the nicest thing about angels. They start in your life early, and they continue right on through. I think that's just the best thing about angels, don't you?
And yes, I do. And that particular song that we had begun singing, I would sing that to him as a baby. I really would. Let's do it one more time.
It sounds real good. I'll join you, okay?
Okay.
Pick a key and let's go.
Okay. Michael rowed the boat
ashore. Hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat ashore. Hallelujah. You know, Michael is the angel. If memory serves me now, Michael's the angel who is the one who slays all the dragons.
I think I do remember that somewhat. Do you know any more about him?
Well, I think when you have a problem in your life, you know, maybe a kind of a dragon that's dragging on you. Ooh,
Yes.
I'm sorry I said that. That was really, wasn't it? That was kind of silly, wasn't it? But anyhow, when you have a dragon in your life, someone that's dragging on you, if you just conjure up Michael, he can come down there and take care of that dragon, and all of a sudden that dragon isn't a part of your life. Don't you think so?
Yes, what an angel Michael was.
You know, also, as I understand it, Michael is the angel of fire, and he's the angel of light. You know, when there was a big fight going on with angels, he was the one that cast out the angel who was the devil. Unfortunately, cast him out, and guess where that devil wound up?
Where?
I think he wound up right down here on earth.
Oh,
So
no.
that's why we need Michael's help all the time. I mean, his work wasn't done, I hope, just upstairs. He's got to come down and help us all the time.
And guess what? Gabriel will come on that day, and he will be blowing his horn.
And that day is the day of judgment, and at least so they say. Now, whether you believe that or whether you don't, it's just really nice to think about it and think of all the people who do. And it really does make a difference in people's lives. I wonder if it makes a difference in your life out there.
Rick, I do believe in God. And I do believe in angels. And I really, with people who do not believe in God and who do not believe in angels, what would you say?
Well, I'd say that from what I understand, about 70% of all the people in the world, all of the major religions, or at least a number of them, have some belief in angels. We have some right here in front of us today,
Aren't they
but
beautiful?
they certainly are. But it really is important to understand that no matter what your belief is, whether you believe in God or whether you don't, there is so much in the world, so many people in the world do believe in angels. And so it's really important. And besides, isn't it fun to believe in them?
Oh my, yes it is.
And what's the harm when you're believing in angels? There really isn't a lot that can happen to you. Let's take a break right now and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Don't touch that remote. We'll be right back.
Michael rowed the boat up shore.
Hallelujah. We're right back here now. Like we said, we've been talking so far in this program about angels. We've been talking about angels who have affected our lives, and we've been talking about historical angels, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
There's all kinds of angels, though.
All kinds of angels. Rick, look at this one.
Boy, that one sure is exciting and beautiful.
Can you explain what that one is about?
Yes, I think I can. I think that one's an Egyptian angel, and that Egyptian angel was in Egyptian mythology someone who protected the burial places, the sarcophaguses. And so this is a very important symbol, I think, in Egyptian mythology.
And you are correct. Rick, isn't it just gorgeous?
It certainly is. That really is a beautiful, beautiful piece.
And I'm going to show you some other angels here. Now, at Christmas, at my house, I must have an angel on the top of my tree. Take a look at this one.
Oh my word, that one is exquisite. That is just
Isn't that just gorgeous?
Beautiful, beautiful angel.
And isn't this just gorgeous too? Can't you just see this on top of a Christmas tree?
I certainly can. That is one beautiful, beautiful angel. I love this dress. This
Isn't
is just
it gorgeous?
fabulous.
And
Fabulous.
the colors, look.
Oh my word, it's just perfect for Christmas.
It certainly is. But I have a little fun thing for you now, Rick. Just you wait and see.
I'm looking forward to that. What do we got here?
Well, we have another angel here.
That is one big old angel there.
Look at that.
Oh my word.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look at those wings. My word.
But watch, Rick. Just watch this. Close your eyes.
Okay. Do I have to count to three?
Well, yes, count to three.
1, 2, 3. Can I open my eyes now?
Open.
Oh my word! That is wonderful.
You didn't think that was a hat, did you?
No, I had no idea. My word, that is just fabulous. That is just fabulous. I'm going to make sure you march in at the head of the parade with that on your head. That is a wonderful, wonderful hat. And you know we are seniors on parade, and I want you to be leading the parade with that angel hat. That is just wonderful.
Guess what my intention is to do with this hat?
No, you'll have to
We
tell me.
have a race in December. It's called Jingle All the Way. And you have to have a costume. I am going to use this as part of my costume. Do you think I could win first place, Rick?
I don't think there's any doubt about it, because when the rest of the competition sees that, I think they'll just all fall over in awe just looking at that wonderful, wonderful angel
I
hat.
can hardly wait.
I think you're going to be number one in this one. There's no doubt about it. Seniors on parade, please take notice. Here is the number one winner of that race.
Wow! Now I'm going to take it off and I'm going to place it back on the table. But I really tell you, I think it is simply exquisite. Look at this, the working around the dress, the necklace. Isn't that just wonderful?
Oh, and the necklace too. Every little detail is great. I love these wings though. I just love these wings. Those are really the best. Here, let me help you.
I bet you didn't know that was a hat.
I had no idea whatsoever that was a hat. It looks so wonderful on you. I swear to God, that is just so wonderful. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Rick, hand me that angel there.
Let me see if I can get this one up. Boy, that's another absolutely stunning angel, isn't it? Just stunning.
Yes, it is. Look at the workmanship on this. Look at the clothes, the jewels that's on the cape.
Absolutely exquisite. Again, I just love these wings. These wings
Yes.
are just as gorgeous as they can be. You know, how did these angels come into our studio? Do you know how they came to us today?
Yes, I can tell you. Actually, these are a courtesy of Rebecca Hofberger.
And Rebecca is the CEO of the Visionary Art Museum right here in Baltimore.
That's correct.
Isn't it lovely of her? It's so nice of her to
is.
give us these beautiful, beautiful angels today. Do you know, I think that these angels, this one here and this one right here, they were done by a particular person, and the person who did them is D.L. Rhine, and the work that she does and did is just exquisite, isn't it?
And you are correct. She has done beautiful work, and I'll repeat, the work is really exquisite. I especially, as I mentioned, that's mine. I love that one.
Well, I can understand why you got it's kind of partial to that one, particularly as it doubles as a hat. You know, I think it's time for us to take a little break right here. So again, we sure hope you viewers stay right with us. We'll be back. Well, we're back now in this wonderful, wonderful angel show. I hope you all have been enjoying it just as much as we have.
I have certainly enjoyed it. And listen, seniors, let's think about doing something great during this holiday season. How about going to a facility and maybe helping serve food? You can get your wings there. What else do you think, Ray?
Well, there's just a number of ways that we can all help out, particularly we seniors can all help out with younger people. We can volunteer our efforts, and in that way, just like you said, I think we'll all be sprouting a few wings, maybe just before the new year begins. That's my holiday wish. What about you?
That's my holiday wish, too. You said it all, Rick. But let's end with our little medley. Which one do you
I
want?
still think Angels We Have Heard on High. What do you think?
Do you know I was thinking that very same song?
Hit it.
Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Bye-bye now. See you next time. Thanks for joining us on the Senior Parade. Bye.
Bye. Do you know, Rick, this show has just been wonderful on angels. And let's just end by singing a wonderful, glorious ending about angels. You select the one.
How about Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria.